Give me your thoughts on Phillip Lindsay while I look this
So
up.
I'm never. I mean, seems like it's a trend. I'm not as down on this guy as you are, but
Is there anybody you're down on, or are we just gonna cadoodle ourselves?
you know, I'm just like I just love everybody.
Oh God.
I know, but like especially a month ago or 2 months ago, like you were saying when Lindsay was going third round, I was 100% on board with you. I was like, he's gonna be the biggest bust. Like out of everybody right now, I'm saying he's the biggest bust. He's fallen out late fifth round. I think he's still a bust, and I definitely would put him on this list.
Yeah.
But he's fallen down so much where I'm at the point where it's like, it's not crazy to draft him anymore.
Right.
Like taking him in the third round is crazy. Taking him late in the fifth is like, that's a stretch.
Like
but
sixth or seventh is fine with me. Like this is the thing with Derrick Henry and Phillip Lindsay is that I'm okay drafting them if it doesn't affect my starting lineup.
Like by starting lineup, you mean like the core guys, right?
The core guys.
The 2 running backs,
so
2
like
receivers.
my 2 running backs, my 2 wide receiver, and my flex, which is probably a running back. That's the first 5 rounds. If I want to get guys that I know are going to be good in those 5 rounds.
Yeah.
In the 6th and the 7th round, if I had an opportunity to draft Derrick Henry and Phillip Lindsay, I would take the opportunity because
those guys would be amazing off the bench.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, but that's like super team-esque. So,
right.
Like where you know what I mean? Like I don't hate. Like here's the thing: is that I'm separating my desire for Phillip Lindsay to succeed as a player because you're just rooting for him as a player, and his fantasy value. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people this year, in terms of drafting him, especially teams that owned him last year, are going to mix the love for the player and the fantasy football love from last year together.
He had
and
a
not
great
look
year
at the
last
situation. He did have a great year,
but
he will regress this year.
The situation
he was
that
overly efficient.
He was extremely efficient. They picked up Theo Reddick
touchdowns last year in 14 games. Like
they're gonna. I think they will use Royce Freeman more. I think they'll probably split between Freeman and Lindsay, and then use Theo Reddick in the passing.
Committee backfields are not something you want to touch.
Yeah, he has a chance. Like to still outplay Freeman again, and be the better of those 2 backs.
Oh yeah,
but
I'm not going to argue with you there.
I don't see him do you see him being a top 10 running back at all this year?
No, he's not going to break out. Right. I low end.
Do you see him?
His ceiling this year is low end RB2.
I was just going to say 15 to 20. I think would be a good season for Phillip Lindsay.
I think he'll finish between 20 to 24 if he plays the way that he is supposed to. I just think the new coaching staff and the new system that they have in Denver, it already sounds like they want to go
new quarterback as well.
Yeah, a lot of new things are happening. And
I think they want to throw the ball a little bit more this year.
Yeah, it sounds like they're not going to go in the direction of drafting a guy. I mean, not drafting, using Phillip Lindsay as much as the other guys did last year. I think they were just desperate for something to work,
and it did work.
So I'm going to, and on top of all of that, I talked about this is my reason why I thought he was going to be a bust months ago, but it's because he's freaking 184 pounds and 5'7".
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Like he's really small. He's never going to be a workhorse.
Which doesn't mean he can't be a good back.
He can get to 200 to 250 total touches on the year.
It's just right.
But he's never going to be
how many carries?
300. I'm saying 200 maybe, and then 30 catches.
Yeah.
That's max. 250 is max.
I agree with that, yeah.
At that point, at a 0.8 fantasy point,
if he got 250, I think he'd be decent.
He's mid-range RB2, but I don't think he stays there. Undrafted, do you remember Peyton Hillis?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say anymore. I'm not going to subject Phillip Lindsay to that torture, but I think that to assume that Phillip Lindsay is going to come in this year and be that guy
one-hit
again,
wonder.
Right. I think he's going to be a one-hit wonder. I think he's going to be a guy that is very avoidable, and I'm not going to draft him in my leagues. You shouldn't either.